Hi sewing friends, I'm Karina from Lifting Pins and Needles, and today is a much awaited vlog for me. I'm just going to show you one make, but it's basically I want to share a lot of my own things. So I've been hinting for a long time that we were moving at the end of the year, but in my husband's job there has to be a lot of steps to like confirm that. So there's lots of talking, between the parties. And so I've never actually talked much about my husband. He's a wonderful man. We've been married for 15 years. He's a tad older than me, about 7 years. I keep him young and grounded. Anyway, he's a very smart guy, very smart. I knew it from when I met him, and I always I always knew that in the future he would achieve great things. And so when we went to New Zealand, it was actually for him to pursue his PhD, which he's already got, and very successful. And he's a university professor, and that's the reason why we've been in Bolivia, is because his job transferred him here for a while, and now we are being transferred somewhere else. He continues in the same line of work. So we'll be hopping from one university campus to another university campus. And first I'm going to show you my make, just to put it in context. I'm going to stand back. So I hope you saw it, but this is a very colorful Ogden Cami, and it's just very bright. Color overload. So I found this silk in the markets. It used to be as just remnant pieces of fabric, really. And because for this you don't really need that much, yeah, I decided to make it, and I love it so much. And it's very colorful, and just wearing this makes me feel very happy and just jolly, and it's because there's good times coming. It's been very challenging to live here, to say the least, for many reasons, health issues and things. If you can imagine living in a really underdeveloped country, although I'm in a university campus and everything, I still have to deal with contaminated water and all sorts of things. So although it's been a blessing to be here in many ways, for my family, for my son especially, he loves it here. We're very excited to have new adventures in another country. So this country is ta-da-dan! It's Brazil. I am so excited. Now let me tell you, I've already lived in Brazil before. My parents actually. When I turned 18 and I was gonna go off to university, they were transferred to Brazil. So I didn't actually go with them. I stayed in Chile. I finished my 5 years of university in Chile, but I would travel to Brazil for winter holidays, a month, and then in the summer I spent 3 months over there. So I spent 4 months out of every year in Brazil for about 5 years. I learned the language, love the people. It's just another different vibe there. And that's why I've been saying it's so hot. I mean, it's hot here. Over there I am going to melt. Literally, I'm gonna melt. I think the average temperature for the year is 25 degrees, but that's including the winter. And when I used to go there in the winter vacation in July, I used to go and sunbathe in the afternoons so I could come back to Chile with a tan. It is not cold at all, although people wear boots and hats and they think it's cold with 25. Of course, compare that to like 36. Yeah, it's chilly. So I've got a couple pictures here I'm going to be inserting. I've been going to Brazil since I was about 14 or 15. Me and my family did a road trip from Chile to Brazil. My dad had work there, and we went with him one summer, and we went to these waterfalls, huge waterfalls in Foz do Iguaçu, and we have some pictures there. I'm going to show you huge things of bananas. If you can just imagine, that's how it's going to be. So we're going to live in a rural area 2 hours away from Sao Paulo, which is one of the biggest cities in Brazil, highly populated and polluted and all that. but we're not going to be there. We're going to be 2 hours away, rural area, very green, lots of orange and banana plantations, and yeah, very nice. I've already been there, so it's not a surprise. Last time I went there was a long time ago, 2001, so I'm sure things have changed. I probably won't know anyone there, but it's going to be very exciting. So we are already selling stuff. Some things have already left the house, others are going to stay until I leave, and I'm leaving the 15th of November. The other thing I wanted to share with you is very exciting for me is when I go to Chile, I have a temporary work in a private hospital. As you probably know, I don't work here in Bolivia because midwives don't exist. Like, I can't get a job as a midwife because there isn't such a thing, you know, in hospitals or anywhere. But in Chile, yes, of course. So I have a friend that's given me just random casual shifts in a private hospital. That's so exciting for me because I love what I do. I specialize in neonatal care, so I work in NICU where the preemie babies are and the sick babies. And yeah, I don't want to lose my skills, so I try to keep updated on everything and techniques and new developments, because that is an area that develops a lot, like technology and mechanical ventilators and, you know, breathing technologies and support. So yeah, I am. So for 2 weeks, from the 24th of November to 8th of December, I'll be doing full-on 12-hour shifts, day and night. So I'll probably disappear from here for that while, because when I work, I just recover from those shifts because they are really, really full on. But that is great news for me. You know, I haven't worked since last summer, so that is very cool. Anyway, I also want to tell you I have been sewing up lots of things, and I will be pre-recording some vlogs, some videos. So maybe when I'm already in Chile, you might see one pop up where I'm still here in Bolivia, and that's because I've filmed it beforehand, so I don't leave the channel empty without any content. I don't want to do that. And then in Chile, my sewing capabilities will be pretty limited. I don't have a sewing machine at my in-laws, and there's no space to sew there really. It's out of, like, not appropriate. At my mom's, I do have my sewing machine and my overlocker, so I'll probably be making things there, but not for me. Probably for my mom, my sister-in-law, for my niece. Probably won't be sewing for myself, but I will show that. But it'll be limited. I do want to spend time with them and have fun and not spend all the time sewing. I will do some fabric hauls because I have planned to go to the fabric district in Santiago, which is the capital of Chile. There is an awesome place there with blocks and blocks of fabric and fabric. So I am planning a trip there to film for you guys. Footage there and what I get as well. I can't get that much because then I have to pack it in a suitcase, but yeah, there will be some content, but just I want you to know that it'll be probably one video a week, not as much as I've been doing now. And yeah, probably till late January I'll take up my normal, normal lots of things that I do, Anyway, that is what I wanted to announce to you. I hope you're as excited for me as I am. We are very excited. Yeah, just good things to come. And I already know Portuguese, so that's not a problem. My husband also already knows Portuguese. He did part of his undergrad there in Brazil. My son has to learn it, but he's little, so he will, And yeah, that's it for now. Bye.